We got another Batman Arkham Shadow trailer at Gamescom. Thank goodness. I was hoping we'd get one, and we did. Now, this one is more of a gameplay trailer, so you get to see more of how the game will work, which is something we have been wondering, how it will work in MetaQuest. Will it be more like Arkham VR? No, it is a lot better than Batman Arkham VR. So, again, no audio, because I don't want to get copyright struck. I'm much more likely to get copyright struck from this than I was the Sonic one, but we're going anyway. So as you can see, we have the bat symbol, bat signal right there. There's Batman using grapple to punch someone. He grapples away, so we can see how it looks. I love that. You tether him and then just punch him and he goes flying. That's fun. We got Batman entering. Oh, there was a bunch of rats. Now this, I love this. This just looks like Arkham Origins. Like, yeah, obviously the graphics aren't that good, but it looks like Arkham Origins. Doesn't it? Gotham dies soon. There's the Rat King talking there. We got Batman and what he looks like. He's got like the Arkham Origins face model too, which I appreciate. He's gliding through, so they're showing you how you glide, and here's some combat. So you still have the things up top of their heads before they attack. So this is how the combat works. You're just going to be punching. That's detective mode. So detective mode will work as you like click your headset, and then it enters detective mode. Kind of like probably how it would work for Batman, right? So that's cool. And as you can see, we have some classic detective mode stuff right over there with like the particles, kind of like an Arkham Asylum. There's a Rat King there. I'm assuming that's a tape for maybe like an audio tape. We have Harvey Dent here, who is played by Troy Baker. So they are keeping consistent with Harvey Dent. He is played by Troy Baker. Of course, Two-Face in City and Night was played by Troy Baker, so it's great that he has come back to play Harvey Dent. Now, I did see somewhere where someone's like, well, Troy Baker's in the game. Could we get a Joker cameo? Maybe. I didn't think about that. We could get a Joker cameo with Troy Baker here. We have Jim Gordon over there, who is, again, got a new voice actor. Jim Gordon's always getting a new voice actor. This time it's Mark Rolston, who, in the Arkham series, he's played Deathstroke, and he played Lex Luthor on the voicemail in Arkham Knight. And he's played multiple other characters in many different other DC projects as well. He's played Lex Luthor in Young Justice as well, and he's a really good Lex Luthor. So we have Jonathan Crane right here, who also has a different voice actor who we don't know who he is, who's playing him. There's Harleen Quinzel, who is played by Tara Strong, so she's reprising a role. And this is a big one here. As you can see, it says Bolton. This is Lyle Bolton, aka Lockup, which it's crazy that they were putting him in this game. Lyle Bolton, Lockup, for those who don't know, is a character who was introduced in Batman the Animated Series. I believe was his first appearance. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is Batman the Animated Series. He's got an entire episode dedicated to him called Lockup, where essentially he was a tough prison guard in Arkham Asylum, and he was so tough that the prisoners were actually scared of him. So he was eventually fired from his job, and like many, of course, he went crazy and started to lock up what he deemed as the corrupt and the cesspool of Gotham, which included Commissioner Gordon for being lenient on criminals, Vicky Vale. No, sorry, not Vicky Vale. It was Summer Gleason. It's Summer Gleason in the animated series. Summer Gleason for her reporting, which he doesn't, appreciate because she spoke badly about him. All that stuff. He claims that they are the scum of Gotham, essentially, and he's locking them up. Hamilton Hill, the mayor, like all that type of stuff. That's who Lyle Bolton went after. And he went, I believe I don't know, he did not go after any of the criminals that he pretty much abused in Arkham Asylum. But he is here. He had an Easter egg in Arkham Origins where his name was on like a file. It was inaccessible, actually. You had to use like cheats to go and find it, but he did have an Easter egg in Arkham Origins, and they've picked up on it here at Arkham Shadow, and they are having Lyle Bolton be in here, which makes me very happy. And another big thing we should note is Tiger. Tiger, for you all who know, is Hugo Strange's like They're his guards in Arkham City. So it looks like we're getting pre-Hugo Strange involved Tiger here, where they're just security for Blackgate Prison. I assume they're the new security for Blackgate. Or Arkham, if we are in Arkham at this point. They're the new security, and they're just a security force at this point. Hugo Strange has not gotten involved yet, and they're just a security service that will probably be some of your main enemies here. There's the new bat suit for this game. There's Lyle Bolton again. This dude's freaking huge. More action here. Look, there's the Batarang, grappling it away. He's in detective mode, so we have some stealth areas confirmed, and showing you how to do stealth takedowns where you'll grab them and all that. So this is Barbara Gordon, right there. She is still pre-Batgirl, and she has a new voice actress as well in the game. That running is funny. There's the Batmobile dropping in the glue gun, which I believe this glue gun, I could be wrong, and please correct me if I am. This might be the glue gun from Arkham Blackgate. For those who don't know, when Arkham Origins was released, there was a mobile version, not a mobile version, but a handheld version of it called Arkham Origins Blackgate, which I just call Arkham Blackgate. And it was set a couple months after the events of Arkham Origins, and it introduces Catwoman to the Arkham lore. It went more into Amanda Waller recruiting people for Task Force X, and had Bronze Tiger was in the game. Deadshot was recruited, picking up where she left off in Arkham Origins, where she recruits Deathstroke. Rick Flag was there as well. So there was a lot of stuff in there that was good, and then there's some bad stuff, like Grundy's there for some reason, and Batman knows him. That goes against City. And in that game, instead of having a gel, like the explosive gel like normal, they had just a glue gun that you shoot instead. And I believe this is that glue gun from that game, because that's how it works here. You just shoot it. So I could be wrong. Please let me know if I am. But yeah, so there's them using the explosive gel in combat, and we have more stuff here. Right here is the big one. That's Ventriloquist. That's Arnold Wesker with a crude ventriloquist dummy right there, which is very cool. So there's you facing Lockup. I don't know if this is his true boss fight or like maybe the first phase. Now Batman there, as you can see, pumps the fists. I believe that is the electric gloves activating that he gets from Arkham Origins. So that's cool, and that is the Slave Arkham Shadows, and then Ratcatcher right here. So they did race swap Ratcatcher. It is confirmed that this is Ratcatcher, and they race swapped him. So that sucks. Another race swap. We don't need race swaps. But he's played by Kari Payton. Kari Payton is awesome. Can I get a booyah? And that is Batman Arkham Shadow, the gameplay trailer. Overall, I thought that the overall gameplay of it doesn't look too bad. If I can find some of the combat here again. They say it's the freaking bat when you jump in here, which is cool. I like that. That's how you know that they're coming. They still have the things above their heads. The combat looks pretty straightforward. You just punch, so you're probably punching in real life, and then you punch in the game. That's pretty fun. I like that you'll be able to use gadgets, of course, in combat like you would in a normal Arkham game. How it's done, I don't know. Like, quick fire using, like switching between the gadgets. Who knows how that's done? There is a meter up there, which I wanted to point out. Right here, there's a meter here. I don't believe, is it in the previous one? It is in the previous one. Never mind, I'm stupid. I was thinking, like, is this like a combo meter or something that you build up? It is actually, because it is. Don't know if you notice, as we're in. Yeah, the meter does grow. So that is your strike counter, I'm assuming. So that's your strike counter, which you would then use to use your combo takedowns and all that. Alright, so what to expect from the story of this game from this trailer. We did get a lot, Ventriloquist is there. Lockup is here, confirmed. Harleen Quinzel, Jonathan Crane, they haven't turned into villains yet. Neither has Harvey Dent. So we are still in kind of early days. I believe they said this game takes place, I think like a year or so after Arkham Origins. So we're still in that time frame, and I believe they said that they kind of leave this game kind of open-ended with some possibilities for a sequel to fit in. And this is the right thing, I think, to do for the Arkham franchise, is to just make games in these in the places we can. You know, and the big chunk of time that you have to make games is that Origins Asylum timeline of like, what, 7 years or something? So there's plenty of time in this to make a bunch of games set in. And we can use Roger Craig Smith because we don't need Kevin Conroy to be Batman until Arkham Asylum. You know, we don't, that's pretty much when it's like, okay, it's Conroy onward. So we could just have a bunch of games set in between Origins and Asylum with Roger Craig Smith. And this is the first one, hopefully, if this does well, and they respect the lore, which from what I've heard, they really do respect the lore, we can get more games set during that period. And hopefully, it doesn't go to MetaQuest 3. It does. That is the big problem with this. It is stuck on the MetaQuest 3 as a VR game. When this, if this is good, this should be on consoles. You know, people would love it, especially to get the horrible taste out of Kill the Justice League, which we don't care about that. Throw that shit in the garbage. But yeah, so that is the gameplay trailer for Batman Arkham Shadows. What did you guys think of it? I thought this was fun. I was having a ball of a time when this was revealed. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time.